What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Paddy 1965 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in?
And here we are, day one of making Toxic, the ska version. 10-day challenge, 10 days to make a song. We're going to get as far as we can. If we succeed, great. If we fail, we'll have fun while we're doing it. Today is the setting up and research day. So there's a couple of things I have to do. First of all, I'm going to set up a Google Drive, Cloud Drive folder structure for people to jump in on. So people will be able to see what's happening at any particular time. There'll be a couple of folders for reference files, the current demo version, and then the work files. Anybody will be able to look at them at any time, download whatever they need. I'll be able to give them whatever they need, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Second thing we need to do is get some references. Now, look, we're not reinventing the wheel here. What I'm going to use, what's the old expression? A good artist copy, great artist steal. So I'm going to be doing copying and stealing and being influenced by reference tracks. Obviously two of the tracks that we're going to be referencing straight off are the original Toxic by Britney Spears and the Mark Ronson version, and another third version, link will be up here, is a group called Bake Ska, I think, and they have also got a version of Toxic which is a ska version of Toxic. So this is an original idea, but I'm going to be using those as influences for the way I'm going to structure the song. There are going to be more references as I go along. They will be in terms of the sound that I want, or may have a couple of ideas. I'll be doing research on different songs as we go along and basically just copying ideas. Like I say, 10 days, we're not reinventing the wheel. If there's something good out there, there's no point in me doing it all over again. The third thing that I have to do is set up a social media group, and I've thought about it a lot. There are kind of more obvious ways to work in terms of collaborative working, things like Zoom or Hangouts or Skype or whatever. I think given this is starting on Facebook and most of the people I know are on Facebook, we won't go down the Discord, Zoom route just yet. But this is a collaborative project, so if you feel any different, then let me know. But I think for the moment I'll set up a Facebook group, and anybody who wants to be involved in the whole process, whether just to watch or to take part in recordings, they can take part there. What I might just do then is probably one of the most common ways of contact people after Facebook, certainly here in Ireland, is WhatsApp. So I think maybe possibly individual chats with people on WhatsApp, and use the Facebook group for updates and what have you, and blah, 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 blah. So I've got to set that up. Number 4, I've got to set up the song. Which will involve making decisions on the structure and the tempo. There will be, I think, a slight tempo change at the very, very beginning. So what I want to do is set up the tempo. That means that people will know what tempo we're working at. I'll be able to put up a MIDI file plus the Reaper files, so that people can work out, they know, and I'll write what the tempos are as well. Like I say, there should be a slower beginning and a faster rest of it. Might look at doing those as 2 separate tracks, just to save the problems that tempo changes have within files anyway. But so today, what I'm hoping to do is set up bass, drums. Ideally, get the key. The key isn't really much of a problem at the moment. We'll have to settle on the key probably by tomorrow, but I just want to make sure that the key is okay for the range that people are singing in. So, like I say, ideally drum setup and bass setup today. If I have a little, if I have time, I will be able to look at maybe doing guitars, or one guitar anyway. All virtual instruments, of course, and maybe a basic voiceover. But the plan is today to get bass and drums down at least on a structure for the song, and hopefully then maybe we get a bit of guitar and maybe the backing vocals. If I got all that today, that would be absolutely brilliant. So the other thing, I've got a few other bits and pieces that I have to do. I haven't got any screen capture work out yet, so I'm gonna be doing some screen capturing as I go along, because I'm not going to be talking to this the whole time. So that's it. I started at 1 o'clock today, just getting everything together. We're now at 2 o'clock, and it's time to get started. I'll probably do another video at the end of the day, just to fill you in, and hopefully then some stage around 7 o'clock I should be in a position to post a video with some music, hopefully. And then, when I talk to you later on, I'll have more concrete ideas about how to get you involved. And that's it for now. We'll see you on the other side.
6.5 hours later.
Right, 8 o'clock. I was going to hope to kind of stop working around 7 o'clock and start doing the video, but that hasn't happened because it was very slow today for some reason. No idea. Anyway, we have an intro, and I'm working on the main body of the song. The reason why we've separated them up is because the intro is at 112 BPM and the main body of the song is at 124, 125 BPM, something like that. So yeah, just for convenience sake, we split them up. This is very basic, but this is the intro. Like I say, this is just to work with, so there's nothing in it yet. Baby, can't you see I'm calling? But I want this kind of like almost like a club kind of retro kind of thing. I'm falling. Ooh, escape. I can't wait. Oh, baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Maybe get a theremin thing here. Ding, 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 ding. Little guitar bit say whatever. Anyway, can you hear me now? And that is the intro there. So that's that part. Like I say, that's all very basic. It's just basically to get chords and tempo and all that together. And currently I've started off the body of it. As you can see, it's a lot faster here. And we've got a drum. Taste of your lips are on my mind. You're toxic, I'm sitting under the taste of a poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Don't you know that you're toxic? I'm burning up for what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? And then what we're going to do right then is we're going to go into, oh stop. We're going to go into the rap from the Mark Ronson version. If there's any rappers out there, Pete Rodello, if you're there, and to do the rap section for that. I cut off the rap from the beginning of the Mark Ronson song because it's got some swear words in it, and yeah. So yeah, I've cut that out. Yeah, just in terms of time and stuff like that, because we got the slow section is 50 seconds long. It's quite long, so I cut out the rap immediately after that, and what we have is just going straight into the song here, and then the rap after that. That's as far as I've got so far. But that's it. It's a good start. I think people have got the intro now. There are a few people on the Facebook group. Already, that's 6 or 7. If you want to join in, I'm going to put a link in the video and in my Facebook page of where the Facebook group is, so you can join. It's a private group, so it might not show up if you go looking for it. And of course, you know, you can watch the videos and what have you. I've been thinking there's going to be an awful lot more opportunities for people to get joined in. Still need a singer. Female, preferably. If anybody with horn sections wants to get involved, that's the difficult bit. I don't mind programming me up the horn sections. you know, if I program up the horn sections, there's a certain amount of controllability in the way they sound and stuff like that and what have you. But if anybody's out there who wants to do horn, a little bit of horn, that would be great. Like I say, we've no singers yet at the moment, but I'm not particularly worried about that. Tomorrow I'm going to finish off this, probably add a bass and some vocals in so people know where they are with these backing tracks. So like I said, and I'll also leave a link in the description, or not in the description, but I'll leave it on my Facebook page, a link to the Google Drive folders as well, so that so you can have access to those. At the very least, you can see what's happening as we go along. That's as far as I got so far. It doesn't sound very impressive, but that's what the beginning of it likes. No idea why it took 7 hours to do that, but I was kind of doing other bits as well, research and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's as far as we've got today. If you'd like to get involved, message me on Facebook or whatever. Message me on YouTube if you want to. And yeah, I think an earlier start tomorrow. And we'll see if we can get backing vocals and bass down, finish off the structure of the rest of the song. That's it. You may feck off. See you tomorrow.